Batting second, the catcher, number 14, Liana Hashiki. Batting third, playing shortstop, number 12, Kristen Mullendor. Batting
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Terry Weber Field in the Claude and Betty Seipert Athletic Complex for today's contest featuring the Bison of Harding University and your Southern Nazarene Crimson Storm. And now for today's starting lineups. For the Bison, Kaylee Lee will start and play left field. Second batter, Macy Ham, will play center field. Third batter is Zoe Neal. She'll play first base. Emmeline Pearson will play right field. Emma Curry, second base. Brooklyn Goebel will play pitcher. Jaden Booth is the designated player. Bailey Willis, shortstop. And Brooke Johnson, third baseman. For Southern Nazarene, Haley Evans will lead off and play third base. Liana Hashiki will catch, batting second. Third batter is Kristen Mullendor. She is our shortstop. Maddie Sutherland, left field. Kelsey Hilton in right field. Emma Swearingen, first base. Michaela Franks, second base. Hannah Morales is the designated player, and Grayson Stanley, center fielder. This is the 39th meeting of the two clubs. Southern Nazarene is 115, Harding at 25. Kaya Lee steps into the batter's box. Kaya, like kayak. See, it's like last game we had that name, and I'll get that name in a minute here. Olivia Hernandez on the mound, and she fires to her batter mate Liana Hashiki. First pitch is a ball. In the booth today, I am Mark Brown. I have me and Model Mog, Carter Russell, Phil Younts, and Jalen Hyatt. Second pitch. Called strike. Game time temperature, 87 degrees, and it says windy. And our flags indicate that it's windy. If you're a Marine, they call that full value. Foul. Ashley Reeves is the head coach. I think it gives a little bit of an indication that she's standing so close to the batter. This could be a bunt or a slap. Foul back. Count is 1 ball, 2 strikes to the leadoff hitter in the first game of a 3-game series. We'll play 1 today and 2 tomorrow starting at 12 noon. They're playing like they would play Emma Green. The outfielders are close. The infielders are close. Outside. Evens account, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Kelsey Hilton has come all the way from right field and is basically where a shortstop would be, inch towards second base a little bit. Oh, now that was a good hit because it went off Evans' glove. So Kaya is on with a leadoff single. That's what you're supposed to do when you're the leadoff batter. All right. Yeah, I'm going to tell you, when they're aligned like that in the infield, somebody has done their scouting work. That is impressive. I mean, that is impressive. Look at that. If you're watching on YouTube, take a look at that. Second batter is Macy Ham, the center fielder. And they look like Emma Green. Emma Green, All-American. Emma tore her ACL. And we will be without her. Her career is over. We hate that. Bunted foul. Count is no balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Evans has it. Throws over to Swearingen, moves the runner to second. It's the same thing that as would happen if it was a sacrifice bunt. Runner is moved into scoring position, brings up Zoe Neal, wears number 12, bats right-handed, plays first base. And the pitch. Called strike. Neal is a junior from Dyer, Tennessee, played at Union University before transferring to Harding. Outside ball, evens account, 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, 1 on. It is a gorgeous day. If you're an outfielder, you better have some sunglasses. High fly ball, but foul. Danny Thomason has something to do now. He's got to get up and track it down. Speaking of hard hit balls, when I walked out from the not UCO. Where was it that we played? Oh, yeah, we played at Bethany High School. 2 of our girls hit home runs. In fact, Kristen Mullendor ended the game with a walk-off home run. And as I was walking around the outfield fence, I found 2 home run balls that were probably 5 to 8 feet apart from each other. So I don't know which one's which, but do you tell them this is yours, or do you tell them that, hey, it's 50-50? You don't think that? No, wait, well, you might want to walk off, maybe. You know, I mean, I wouldn't, but some people might. I'm not into stuff like that. Your first grade what? Oh, your first grade. Oh, well, okay. See, there you go. Oh, and you still got it. Well, you're just saying that you wouldn't do it. You wouldn't take the ball. Okay. That is me, a model mog. Played at Oklahoma Baptist University. Great school. Okay, swing and a miss, got her on strikes. So first strikeout of the game, Zoe Neal.
Now batting number 10, Emmeline Pearson.
Emmeline Pearson steps in. Bats left-handed. Right fielder. Fouled back. Where's number 10? Pearson is from Keller, Texas. She's a 5'7" freshman. High, ball. Liana Hashiki behind the plate. Shiki and Swearingen combined for the best defensive play I've seen all year. I'll tell you about it in a minute. The pitch. Fouled back out of play. After a pitch, a runner had wandered too far off the bag, and Hashiki, being left-handed, has an easier throw to first base. And, I mean, it was bang, bang. I had to go back and watch, and, of course, off of YouTube, it's just almost impossible to tell. But they were called out. It was a beautiful play, right on the money. Got a great arm and is one of the leading hitters and has been her entire career. She is our Hawaiian. We've had a lot of Hawaiians, and I hope we have one next year because we've had a big string, and they've all been good players. In fact, she told me that Zindo and Heather and her brother will be here next week for Senior Day. One ball, two strikes, 2 outs, 1 on. Hernandez pitch. High fly ball. That's going to be out of play. You know, we have not had lately a bunch of balls in our net right above us. We haven't. And there were times last year we'd had 5 to 7 balls up there. And the pitch. Foul back out of play again. We put a brand new metal roof on our bullpen. And one day we could probably file a hail claim on that roof because it's getting battered by foul balls. Not that we would do that. The pitch, outside. Evens the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs in the top of inning number 1 on a gorgeous April day. High fly ball into right field. Kelsey Hilton's got the beat on it and makes the play. And that's it for the top of the first. Our score, well, there is no score. So SNU coming to bat. We'll be back in a few.
SNU sets the standard for innovative servant leadership. Students from every discipline are exposed to leadership opportunities where they can thrive. In more than 45 majors, students experience true integration of faith and learning, rising to be leaders in their field. SNU is the place for educators to take the next step and earn a master's or doctorate in education and leadership, with over 400 ed leadership graduates serving across Oklahoma. If you're starting as a freshman or earning a master's or doctorate, SNU is the place for you.
Okay, we are back in the field for the Bison. Brooklyn Goebel is on the mound. Her battery mate is Brooke Johnson. Zoe Neal at first base. Emma Curry at second. Bailey Willis, the shortstop. Brooke Johnson. Wait a minute. No, you can't have 2 Brooke Johnsons. So I'll figure that out in a minute. Out in the outfield, Kaya Lee is in left. Macy Hammonds in center field. And Emmeline Pearson is in right. So where did I make a mistake with that? Okay.
The third baseman, number 29, Haley
Which Brooke Johnson is. She's catching, okay. But who's playing third base? Zoe Neal. Oh, okay. Alexis Boswell. Okay, Alexis Boswell. Apologize to the parents there. Okay, first pitch. Oh, a healthy swing by Evans. We played UCO the other night, and they are probably top 5 in Division II, at least in our area here. And Evans hits it. Pitcher got a little bit of her glove on it, and it slowed it down enough where nobody's going to get it. So we have a single starting for SNU. Haley Evans on with a single.
Number 14, Liana Hashiki.
Brings up Liana Hashiki. We're going to have a pinch runner for Haley Evans. It is Hannah Wolf. Hannah is a freshman from Perkins, Oklahoma. She's a left-handed hitter. She can take it out of the park. And the pitch. Squared to bunt. Infield corners came in. I don't think she's going to bunt. One ball, no strikes. Inside. 2-0. Kristen Mullendor on deck. And the pitch. That is a bunt. It did move the runner. Coach wants to get some runs on the board early. Hannah Wolf on at second.
Now batting the shortstop, number 12, Kristen Mullendor.
Kristen Mullendor, when we played at Bethany High School, hit one over the fence. It was a walk-off. It automatically run-ruled Arlington Baptist. Throw back to second, and it got away from Emma Curry, but it would not have gotten the runner. But Hannah has the Oklahoma red clay on her uniform now. You know, they take Oklahoma red clay and ship it to the Los Angeles Dodgers field. They have done that for years. If you want to dig a tree, you have to go down deep. You will hit the red clay. Ooh, ooh, that was eye high. She swung. I think she maybe had her mind up early. I'm going to hit this thing, and that was a good pitch. So strikeout for Mullendor. By the way, if you're scoring at home, that was a sacrifice for Hashiki, second batter. So we have 1 on and 2 outs. Maddie Sutherland, the left fielder, is batting. She's a right-handed hitter. Where's number 23? And the pitch. Called strike. He took a while on that one. We don't see the plate at all from our vantage point. Foul back. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Brooklyn Goebel wears number 20. Right-handed pitcher. Does not wear the protective face mask. Harding is in a dark top and white pinstripe pant. We also always used to wear those high socks. Does anybody not wear those anymore? High fly ball. That's going to be into the dugout. One ball, two strikes, two outs. Runner on second, the pitch. Outside. Outside. Count goes full, 3-2. High fly. First baseman calls for it and makes the catch. And that does it for inning number one. We will be back with inning number two in a few.
Watching our live stream, welcome. My name is Danny Thomason, and I'm the Director of Intercollegiate Athletics here at Southern Nazarene University. We're glad that you're enjoying our live stream. I just want to let you know that we believe that we can impact our student athletes here at Southern Nazarene University in three really important ways. First and foremost, always spiritually. We want our student athletes to grow spiritually. Secondly, we want them to grow academically. We want them to walk across that stage and get that degree, which is so important in their success in life. The third way is we want your athletes to be successful in their chosen sport. And we have an incredible staff of coaches and support staff that help them to do that, and a lot of resources. So thank you, and if you want more information about Southern Nazarene University Athletics, go to snuathletics.com, snuathletics.com, and remember, always bolts up. Woo!
We are ready for the top of the second inning. Emma Curry will lead it off. Plays second base, bats right-handed. Wears number 5. Olivia Hernandez on the mound. Right-hander rocks and fires outside. And the second pitch, high fly ball, but out of play. Backing out of play, it might hit us. There, yeah, it hit us. Didn't hurt. Well, my wife sent me a picture today. She is on a mountain called Machu Picchu in Peru. She's with a group including the president and wife of Southern Nazarene University. I don't know why anybody would want to do that. 16,000 feet elevation. Jet liners fly sometimes at that height. Two. The pitch. High ball 3. Count goes full to the leadoff hitter in inning number 2. The night she told me she was going to do that, I went out and walked 2.5 miles and thought, I don't think so. That's just not on my bucket list. Outside. So we lead off with a walk. So for the second inning in a row, Bison have got the leadoff runner aboard. This brings up the pitcher, Brooklyn Goebel. I could not have gone anyway. They don't let you go when you have open heart surgery. And everybody here protects me. They still protect me greatly. They thought I fell a while ago, and I didn't fall. I started to slip back a little bit, and you should have heard them. I mean, golly. They're great. Mia, were you trying to catch me too? Huh? Were you? Popped up. Hashiki has it, puts it away. Okay, out number 1, F2 if you are scoring at home.
Now batting number 27,
Brings up Jaden Booth, the designated player. Bats left-handed. Wears number 21. Runner on first, I should say. Called strike. No balls, 1 strike. Bailey Willis, the shortstop, is on deck. Boy, she had some power behind that. She barely hit it, and it got out of here in a hurry. Crimson Storm are coming off a tough pair of losses on the road at number 5 UCO, Central Oklahoma. The runner goes to second and got her! Oh, Hashiki. Wow. Olivia Hernandez giving props, pointing at her, saying, hey, way to go. There we go. Thrown out, so 2 outs now, nobody on. So we go from playing number 5 to playing number 19, Harding. They came up short in their last GAC series. That's Great American Conference. And they'll be looking to get back on track, as are the Crimson Storm. They have Harding has already clinched a spot in the GAC tournament, and the Storm are still awaiting a berth. And the pitch. Oh, a hitter. Oh, my. Oh, my. Oh, that did not feel good. Oh, my word. Oh, I think we might have a pinch runner. But I think she's tough. She looks tough, but she's going to walk this off a little bit. Oh, that had to hurt. Oh. You think it's her hand? Well, she had a protective, some kind of protection on. I think it, well, never mind. Okay, so brings up Bailey Willis, HBP, if you're scoring at home. As strike 1. Hernandez pitch. Little high. And the next pitch. High fly ball into center. That's hit back. It is over the fence. 2-run home run for shortstop Bailey Willis. Two RBIs. Well, they're lucky now that they got that the runner out there earlier.
Now batting the catcher, number 8, Brooke Johnson.
Brings up Brooke Johnson. And the pitch. Ball. And the pitch. Called strike. Evens the count at 1. Well, that was a well-hit ball by Jaden Booth. Yeah, there was no doubt about it. Freshman from Huntington Beach, California, Booth. Oh, Willis. Yes. Booth scored on the play, but yeah, thank you. Got a strikeout to end the inning, but the damage was done. A 2-run home run by Bailey Willis. We'll be back with SNU in the bottom of the second. Kelsey Hilton, freshman right fielder. She can play about anywhere. She's been a pitcher. In fact, she pitched against UCO, and UCO won the game. But I thought she wasn't backing down at all. I think she'll be a nice addition to our team for a long time. By the way, if you're ever doing what I'm doing, make sure you bring your bifocals. All right, Hilton hits right to third base, up and over to first for the out. So Brooke Johnson to Zoe Neal, and one away. 5-3 if you're scoring. Emma Swearingen steps in. And the pitch. Called strike. Emma's hitting .291 on the season. Three home runs, foul back. She has 22. No, I'm sorry. She has 19 RBIs. And the pitch. Goebel's pitch is outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball. Goebel is a redshirt freshman from Tryon, Oklahoma. That means she may have played. In fact, she probably had to play with one of our girls. Which one is it? Who? Ashley Larson, okay, yeah. And she went to OBU. Do you know that? You didn't play there. Swing and a miss. Got her on strikes. Strikeout number 2 for Goebel.
Now batting is second baseman, number 7,
Michaela Franks. Franks has caught quite a few games this season. We've seen a lot of the girls play in some different positions since Emma Green went down. Emma's 5'3", and I call her lightning in a bottle. She was so fast. fun to watch on at the bat, because she would slap it, they would come in, and it just seemed like she always hit it right between two infielders. One time the outfield was playing close. She said to me, "Haven't they seen the tape? Don't they watch? Don't they scout?" And sure enough, in the next game, she hit one over their head for a game winner. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful changeup. That was beautiful. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Got her on strikes. Third strikeout for her. And after 2 innings of play, it's 2-0 in favor of the Bisons. We'll be back.
In NCAA Division II, student athletes leave a lasting impression on their communities. That's because Division II student athletes want to make a difference and truly be part of their surrounding communities. Through community engagement, thousands of student athletes from various backgrounds interact with community members who view them as role models. This interaction leaves a positive and perhaps even life-changing impression on all those involved. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
We are back for the top of inning number 3. And Kaya Lee, the leadoff hitter of the game, will lead off the 3rd inning. She singled in her first at-bat. And we've got that unusual defensive alignment where the right fielder comes all the way in and plays on the left side of the infield. I tell you what, if she could hit one to right field, she'd be running all day. But she's not going to do that. That's left, and that is going to stay in play. It hit the top of the fence, though. I don't think she could have caught that. 1 ball, 1 strike. Kaya wears number 77, bats left-handed. I believe she leads the team. Yes, she does in batting average, .433. She has scored, are you ready for this? 38 runs. Over to first, Mullendor to Swearingen, and they got her. 6-3 if you're scoring. And we're going to keep that alignment with the second batter, Macy Ham. Evans in at third. Ball's hit to Mullendor. And that alignment worked again, folks. She would have been playing. I'm not saying she wouldn't have gotten it, but these first 2 girls are probably speed burners, so it would have been a tough play. But nevertheless, 2 6-3s in a row. Brings up Zoe Neal, first baseman. Struck out in her first at-bat. Neal is hitting .415, the second highest average on the team. Outside. Pitch. Foul back. Evens count, 1 ball, 1 strike. High pop fly out of play. What would that have hit? Well, I mean, I heard it hit something. Okay. You don't mean way back over there. I don't think we'd heard that. Yeah. 1 ball, 2 strikes. High fly ball, and that's going to be out of play too. It might hit us. It did not hit us. We're in a metal building. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Olivia Hernandez rocks and fires high. 2-2 the count. Our score is 2-0. Bison have 2 runs on a home run by Bailey Willis, the shortstop. That is a high fly ball. Calling for it is Olivia Hernandez. She makes the play, and that does it for the top of the third. 3 up and 3 down. Southern Nazarene coming to bat for the bottom of the third coming up.
SNU is really different. We're a small community, we all know one another's names, and I really love it here.
Being at SNU prepared me to be a working individual, as well as a leader in my church, home, and community.
SNU really set me up for life. I met my best friends here, I met my husband here, I got to travel the world. I am so glad I was able to attend SNU.
SNU has made me into the man I am today.
My name is Haley, and I am a proud graduate of Southern Nazarene University.
All right, Hannah Morales will lead it off for Southern Nazarene.
Now batting for the Storm, the designated player, number 28, Hannah Morales.
They scooted this series up one day. Good thing they did, because on Saturday it's going to be 50 degrees and probably rain. And the pitch. That's going to fall for a base hit, and she'll stay at first. Had no opportunity to go to second. It just died when it hit. Absolutely just died, and when Emmeline Pearson came over, just like reaching down and picking up an apple somebody dropped. We are going to have a pinch runner, and that's going to be Natalie Gowan. Natalie's from Natalie's from Frisco, Texas. Her mom is often with us. All right, so single for Hannah Morales, and Gowan pinch running. And the pitch. All right, they called it. Yeah, there was a strike because she didn't get the bat back. Grayson Stanley, the batter, left-handed hitter. Swing and a miss. Runners will scoot back probably a little bit since there's 2 strikes. Of course, a foul ball. Bunting, you're out. Fly ball, and it's going to be, it hits the top of the dugout. Count remains no balls, 2 strikes. Score is 2-0 in favor of the Bisons with an S. And the pitch. Low. One ball, 2 strikes. Got her on strikes. Throw down to second, stolen base. Stolen base for Gowan. And brings up the beginning of our murderer's row, Haley Evans. Haley's batting .356 on the year. Oh, that ball goes right to the shortstop, but she looked to third, and there was no getting her there. So then she threw to first, and really, it was closer than you think it would have been. So Liana Hashiki on at first base. Gowan, the runner at third. Evans at first base. Hashiki's the batter. So 1 out, 2 on. Runners at the corners. High, ball 1. Hashiki's batting .402. .45 hits on the year, 28 RBIs. Slugging percentage is .607. That is second on the team to Haley Evans. We're having a meeting at the mound. Head coach Ashley Reeves wants to talk something over here. I don't know if they're saying let's go for the runner at third or go for the double play. That'll be dictated by whatever happens at the bat, I'm sure. I have my ears on because I'm of my microphone and can't hear. It sounds like Elvis Presley out there. I don't think it was, but okay. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. High fly ball, and I mean high fly ball coming in is Kaya. She makes the play. Kaya Lee put it away. And nobody could advance on that. Just got under it a touch. Because if she'd have hit that just right, we would have seen another Hawaiian punch over the fence. So 2 outs. Runners at the corners. Kristen Mullendor, the batter. Mullendor, just a couple of games back, several games back, hit one over the center field fence for a walk-off home run. That ball is fouled. It went in play, but umpire quickly said, no, that's foul ball. May have hit her in the batter's box. No balls, 2 strikes. Brooklyn Goebel. Just a bit low. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Still a lot of wind here. But that's Oklahoma, where the wind comes sweeping down the plain. It's in the state song. That ball is foul. Mullendor's hitting .398. Leads the team in runs scored with 33. Leads the team in hits with 53. She has 35 RBIs, which is second. Ball low. Evens the count at 2. And heads up play by Haley Evans. She took second while they were throwing the ball back to the pitcher. Delayed steal. Yeah. Takes away the force at second. 2-2 the count. Oh, got her. It got her. It fooled her, and she tried to check her swing, just couldn't do it. So another strikeout in the books for Goebel, who's done a wonderful job so far. That is it for the third inning. Our score remains 2-0 in favor of the Bisons. We'll be back.
My favorite things about SNU was the relationships I was able to have with people, with professors, with friends.
One thing that was purposely different about SNU was the integration of faith into the academics. I feel like I learned so much from that helped prepare me for life after college, to be a husband and someday to be a father. It was a really, really transformational time in my life.
My degree could have come from anywhere, but my relationships with people, I know I would not have gotten anywhere else. Go to snu.edu to apply or to schedule a visit.
We're back for top of inning number 4. Emmeline Pearson, the right fielder, will step in. Where's number 10? Bats left-handed. First pitch. Hit to second base, and diving for it was Franks and couldn't come up with it. So leadoff hitter yet again. Brings up Emma Curry, second baseman.
How about the second baseman, number 5, Emma Curry?
Well, I got up at 4:45 the other morning to go to the mayor's prayer breakfast. I don't care what you do for a living, 4:45 is early in the morning. And the pitch. Of course, all school teacher out there saying, I feel sorry for you. Okay, that is a called strike on Emma Curry. Probably 8,000 people at that event. Had a lot of speakers there, introduced a lot of people, had good food. One ball, one strike. I'll tell you, Hashiki's got a gun. If you try to throw it, if you try to steal, you better get a good jump. Wind has died down just a little bit. Bunt foul. Two and two the count. Nobody out, one on. Oh, she got that good, but it's foul. Had a lot of bat on that. Danny Thomason has to get up and go chase it down. He is the athletic director of Southern Nazarene University. We see him at a lot of these events, a lot of the games. Ball, count goes full, 3-2. Brooke Goebel on deck, the pitcher. High fly ball, that is going to be out of play. Foul back. Normally this time of day, the temperature goes down. It is now 88 degrees and 23-mile-an-hour wind out of the south. So if you hit the ball to left field, chances are, if it gets up in the air, it's gonna go for a while. Full count offering coming, and that ball is hit, and that is hit into left field, and it got up and out. I didn't mean to do that. I did not mean to do that. That is another 2 runs crossing the plate right now. So I did not mean to call that. Emma Curry hits one out. 2 RBIs for her. Score is now 4-0. Brooklyn Goebel stepping in. You know, a lot of times somebody hits a home run and the guy on deck, you know, they exchange pleasantries, hey, good way to go. But when you're the pitcher and you help my cause for another W, I really am grateful. And the pitch, a little low. Outside. I mentioned the men's prayer breakfast. If you had gone to that event in 1995, that's 30 years ago, when you came out of that event, you heard a gigantic blast. And that was the day the Alfred Murrah building was hit. And it was a day that definitely marked our history. 168 people lost their lives. At Southern Nazarene University, they were getting ready for chapel. They told the students that the Murrah Federal Building had been bombed, and immediately one of the students ran out, and her mother worked there. She was one of the track team members at the time, and so many stories. I'll talk about some of them in the next 3 games. A lot of great things happened even after that, but it's hard to even say that. But with what occurred, but it definitely marked our history. Senseless act. We're going to have a change in pitchers. Ashley Larson has come into pitch. She is a sophomore left-hander, and at one point she'll be pitching to one of her high school teammates, I believe. Yeah, in fact, both pitchers now both pitchers were from the same school in high school. I believe Brooklyn Goebel would have gone to Perkins Tryon, though it just says Tryon. I guarantee you somewhere along the line they've faced each other before. So here we have Tryon, Oklahoma, pitching to Tryon, Oklahoma. There's not many people in Tryon, Oklahoma. Ashley is from Perkins, but she went to Perkins Tryon. Called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss, got her on strikes. That is the third strikeout of the game for the Bisons. Brings in Jaden Booth, hit by a pitch, and 3 unassisted. Hits the ball to Swearingen. Nobody on, 2 outs. Bailey Willis, the batter. Bailey plays shortstop, had that home run in her first at-bat. Willis is batting .282 on the year. We saw her hit her 3rd home run of the season in her first at-bat. That ball is hit into right field, but under it is Kelsey Hilton. She puts it away, and that does it for the top of inning number 4. But the Bisons put 2 more on the board to lead 4-0. We will be back.
Being a champion takes more than skill, more than endless drills, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the heart to give it your all, the agility to thrive from any angle, and the relentless drive to be the best. Welcome to Division 2, where the pursuit is yours to create, and the question isn't, can you do it? It's will you?
Brooklyn Goble has gone the distance for the Bisons. She's held SNU to 3 hits, no runs. Her ERA on the season is 2.03. That's very impressive. In fact, the team ERA is 1.97. I'll tell you what, if you can have 1.97 ERA at this stage of the season, you've had a very good season. The opponent's ERA is 4.78 against them. And the pitch. Now that ball is going to be, it's going to fall, and it's going, it did make the wall. So she takes a turn here, and Hannah Morales, I say Hannah Morales, that's not Hannah Morales, that is Maddie Sutherland, does her job as a leadoff hitter, getting on base with a single. Kelsey Hilton, who caught that fly ball to end the top of inning number 4. The batter called strike. Goble's pitch outside. Kelsey's hitting .328. You love it when a freshman comes in and can do that. I think she's going to have an outstanding career here at Southern Nazarene. Where'd that go? It fouled back to the fence. I knew she fouled it. I looked up to see where it was flying and didn't see it. 2 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. Runner on first is Maddie Sutherland, left fielder. Fouled back and out of play. High fly ball. Pitcher calls for it. And Goebel puts it away. F1.
Now batting number 24.
Brings up Emma Swearingen. Emma's batting .291. Right-handed hitter. Swing and a miss. The senior went to Westmore High School in Moore, Oklahoma. Missed with a changeup. Brooklyn was laughing about that. Yeah, I missed that one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Fouled back. "30 years ago, the day of the bombing, I took my wife to work. I took my girls to high school, went home, and I was upstairs, and I thought there was a sonic boom, so loud. I went out and I looked out the window thinking a vehicle had hit my house, but it was just that much of a shock wave. They felt that shock wave 80 miles away at the fire station in Enid, Oklahoma." High fly ball, catcher under it, makes the play. 2 outs. F2. If I recall correctly, 80, I need to look at the book again, but I think 80 buildings I heard, and we might be talking like a garage or something of that nature, but they fell over. I remember them saying, "Stay away from downtown." I planned on doing that. Then I got a call from one of the other pastors at Bethany First Church of the Nazarene saying, "We need 12 college students to man the phones for the Red Cross tonight." He said, "Find me 12 students." So I went to the college, and I found about 4, and I said, "Okay, 12, only 12. They can't take more than 12. So I took our church van to pick them up, and they weren't where they were supposed to be, and I look over and I see a mob of people. I drove over and said, "What are you guys doing?" They said, "We're waiting on you." I said, "What do you mean?" They said, "Yeah, we want to go down and help." And I said, "Well, I know 12 of you can work. I don't know if you all can work." But there were about 36 of them. Everybody got taken in, and you had to have a background check, and they all had stories to tell after they had done their part. And once you had a tag, you could go down there and do whatever needed to be done. Batter is Michaela Franks, second baseman. She checked her swing. Yep, she checked her swing. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Michaela Franks. Fouled back out of play. There were about 10 to 12 search and rescue teams that came from around the United States. I remember New York, Phoenix, Fairfax, Virginia. That ball is hit into the outfield, coming. Oh, and no, didn't make it that far. Went to the second baseman, and putting it away was Emma Curry. We will be back, and after after 4 complete, it's 4-0 in favor of the Bisons. We'll be back.
Being a champion takes more than talent, more than the perfect pass, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the spirit to always push harder, the ability to overcome any hurdle, and the fire to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create. And the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
All right, I'm in the press box with 3 wonderful young ladies, and I told them that I got a new phone. By the way, yeah, I'll tell you too. Did I say that out loud with everybody? Okay, I told them. No. Oh, okay. I'm gonna tell you. If you go to AT&T with a i14, you can get a brand new 16. I'm not kidding you. This is real. I did it last night. I got a brand new i16 just by going in and trading in my 14. And they said even if you have a older version, you might just have to pay a little bit to get the brand new 16, folks. Okay, here we are. We are now in the top of inning number 5. Our batter is, it's a pinch hitter for Brooke Johnson, right? No. Yes. Pinch hitter for Brooke. Yeah, okay. 18. And the pitch from Ashley Larson is swung and a miss. It's Lana Danielson. She is a 5'6" sophomore from Garland, Texas. Went to Richardson High School. My aunt lived in Richardson High School. Or not high school. She lived in Richardson. Yeah. Hit to the shortstop. Mullendor's up and over to Swearingen. 1 up, 1 down. So, 6-3 if you're scoring at home.
Now batting number 77, Kaya Lee.
Brings up the leading hitter on the Bisons, Kaya Lee, the left fielder. And they've got that alignment again, special alignment just for her. And it's hit right to Mullendor. She takes it, throws to Swearingen. I'll tell you, Kaya Lee has some speed. She made that close. Shouldn't have been close. So 6-3 again. Nope. Let's see. Inning number 5. Macy Ham steps in now. Macy she's 0 for 2 today. Swing and a miss. That defensive alignment stays. I got to give it to Brian. That looks awesome. Called strike. 0-2 the count now. Today this is brought to you by Dasani Water, okay? All right. Oh, that was close. That was close. I thought he was going to ring her up. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs in the top of inning number 5. Oh, that was slapped and just foul. Well, where it hit, it was probably 2 feet out, but Evans watched it go by. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nobody on. Outside, ball 2. That ball is hit to Mullendor, up and over. Got her. That was close. They've got some speed to burn with those girls, but they played them just right. So another 6-3, and that brings us to the bottom of inning number 5. We'll be back.
It's a beautiful morning, Scotty, and we have an early game today.
That injured list, it's getting longer by the minute.
Not to mention, there's apparently a nasty virus sweeping through the locker room.
Yeah, but these players, they're in good hands.
All of them need to feel their best this season, Scotty.
Yes, they do, Jack, because this team is on track to win it all this year.
Every day, Mercy's team is ready to take care of yours, bringing you the care you need now. Find out all the ways to access Mercy at mercynow.net.
Okay, we're back for the bottom of inning number 5. Hannah Morales will lead it off for the Storm. Both teams have 4 hits. Swing and a miss. The difference being the Bisons have 2 home runs with 1 on each time. And the pitch. Low. Back to that terrible day 30 years ago when that blast occurred. They say it was hotter than the sun and opened up a crater, really huge, right in front of the building. The truck that blew up, a tire from that vehicle landed on top of a building that was more than 20 stories high. Our count is at 1 and 2, okay. That ball is hit into the outfield, coming on and under it, making the play. Out in center field is Macy Ham. I thought it might be a little difficult because of the sun, but she didn't have any problem with that at all. The axle. Grayson Stanley's up now. The axle from that vehicle traveled about a block and a half. Hang on a second. Swing and a miss. She fouled it. And it hit a mid-sized car. Now, a lady had just gotten out of that vehicle and gone into an apartment complex where that tire landed on top of it to get her check. She left her baby in that car in a protective car seat. That axle knocked that car up onto a curb. It was halfway onto the curb, and the baby was fine, thank the Lord. So many things like that stick out in your mind. My wife was an RN and gave shots to anybody that went in that building because of the explosiveness of that building. Even if you'd had a tetanus shot the week before, they made you get another one. Inside. 3 balls, no strikes 3 and 1 to Grayson Stanley. Haley Evans is on deck. High, ball 4. Stanley's who you want on base. She's one of the people that when she's not playing, she'll come in and pinch run. And Haley Evans is someone that could park one of these balls. She's leads the team in home runs with 9. The other day when we played University of Central Oklahoma, Taryn Ritz was on that team. She is an All-American. You can't believe how good this girl is. And they were teammates, I believe, at Deer Creek High School. Double checking. Yes, Deer Creek High School. It's fun to see people that have played together after the game. They hug one another and realize, hey, you know, we weren't teammates tonight, but we have a long history with each other. 0-0. All right. Oh, what a mighty swing. I'm telling you. Oh, what a swing. I'd watch that again just because that was beautiful. Didn't hit anything, but it was beautiful. And the pitch. High fly ball, center field, going back. It is out of here! Haley Evans cuts the lead in half with a 2-run blast. Home run number 10. Everybody's coming out to congratulate her, as well they should. Oh, there was no doubt about that one. It's not even blowing that hard right now, okay? She earned that, every bit of it. Good night. What a bat. What a bat. Well, that does cut the lead in half. 4-2 our score now. Umpire went out saying, hey, come on, I've got something to do tonight. Ashiki comes up to the plate. Nobody on. 1 out. Low and away. Is Grayson Stanley that scored on that besides Evans. That ball is hit far and going back, but camping under it is Macy Ham. I thought that had a chance off the bat, but stayed in the park.
Now batting number 12, Kristen Mullendor.
Brings up Kristen Mullendor. Sophomore, shortstop. Fouled back and out of play. Another story about the bombing. There was a bank that everybody left quickly because they kicked you out of a particular area here. And that bank was unattended, I don't remember how many days. And, you know, not a dime was taken out of that bank. Then everything you could hopefully, everything you think you needed, parkas to food to cots. I mean, you just can't imagine everything that came in, and nobody charged for anything. One of the people that had been in the first World Trade Center bombing said that when we'd come out of there, somebody put a sandwich in our face and say $10. So he said, we can't buy anything here. And that is the end of 5 innings with Ham collecting that fly ball. Our score is 4-2 after 5. We'll be back.
Renew is the University Counseling Center. We are located at 6710 Northwest 43rd Street, just north of the Webster Commons. Renew offers a variety of services, including individual counseling, couples counseling, and psychoeducational workshops. The first 5 sessions for students are free, and students will never pay more than $10 per session. Faculty counseling is just $40 per session. Renew is open Monday through Thursday from 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. and Fridays from 11 a.m. until 6 p.m. For more information, visit renew.snu.edu or email renew@mail.snu.edu.
All right, we're going to start inning number 6. Our score is 4-2 in favor of Harding. Zoe Neal, the first baseman, steps in. Zoe's hitting .415 on the season. Hits right back to the Ashley Larson, over to Swearingen. I'll tell you, at this stage of the game, 10 hits through 5. Now in the 6th inning, pitchers are doing their job. 1-3 if you're scoring there at home. Emmeline Pearson, the right fielder, steps in and called strike. And the pitch. Hit into center field. Run, and making a diving catch. Oh, folks, that was a beautiful play. Grayson Stanley showing some speed there. And there's times when you dive for a ball, you are going to knock the breath out of yourself. It has happened. Has that happened to you? Oh, you dove and missed the ball, but rolled over the ball. Yeah, that. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't remember it happening to me, or knocked the breath out of me when I was younger, but when I got older and I was playing as an adult, yeah, it hurt. I dove for one. Ugh. Okay, let's see here. Emma Curry, the batter. There are 2 outs. Ashley Larson's done a good job after coming in. Curry's hitting .309 on the year. She is a senior from Washington High School. 5'7" right-handed batter. Years ago, hang on, thought I was going to hit her, called strike. Years ago, Washington High School had the #1 running back in the state of, in the whole country, the #1 recruited, going to go to college at Oklahoma University. And unfortunately, during a game, a high school game, that player fell down and died on the field. Talk about traumatic. Okay, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, nobody on. Top of inning number 6. Called strike. And that ends the top of the 6th inning. And we're ready to go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Kelsey Hilton will start us off.
Now batting number 3, Kelsey Hilton.
Goebel, high fly. Nobody caught it. It stayed in play, but you have to slow down when you're going to the corner of that dugout. You can't lay out for that. Not worth it. So Hilton gets another chance here. No balls, 1 strike to the leadoff hitter in bottom of inning number 6. That's going to be caught by Goebel. One up, one down. F1 there if you're scoring. Brings up Emma Swearingen. That ball is popped up into center field. Underneath it and making the play, Macy Ham. Ham has been busy out there, and she has not let the wind bother her.
Now batting number 7, Michaela Frank.
Michaela Frank steps in. Only 10 hits on the day between the two clubs. Only 6 runs. Harding has 4 of the 6. Outside, barely missed. Brooklyn Goebel has held us in check for 2 runs. Fouled out of play. You don't want to park your car there. I think that had a chance to hit somebody's car. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs, nobody on. That ball is hit to the shortstop, up, and long throw, got her. And that does it. So Bailey Willis to Zoe Neal ends it for the Storm in the bottom of inning number 6. We go to the top of the 7th in a few.
SNU sets the standard for innovative servant leadership. Students from every discipline are exposed to leadership opportunities where they can thrive. In more than 45 majors, students experience true integration of faith and learning, rising to be leaders in their field. SNU is the place for educators to take the next step and earn a master's or doctorate in education and leadership, with over 400 ed leadership graduates serving across Oklahoma. If you're starting as a freshman or earning a master's or doctorate, SNU is the place for you.
All right, we go to the top of the 7th inning. 4-2 our score. Harding on top. Ashley Larson came in, replacing Olivia Hernandez. She has not given up a run. High and away. All right, Hannah, let's see here. Wrong one here. Pitch. Brooklyn Goebel, the batter. Jaden Booth on deck. 2 balls, 1 strike. High, ball 3. That ball is hit, and it's through the infield for an single, leadoff single. Brings up Jaden Booth. Well, maybe. No, okay, we're going to, I think, pinch runner, maybe? Yes. Really? Yeah.
Pinch running for the Bisons at first base, number 11, Kate Pierce.
Kate Pierce is a 5'7" junior from Springfield, Missouri. They used to have a Italian restaurant named Pasta House in Springfield, Missouri. And anytime we went to Branson, I would take, or if I was going to St. Louis, well, of course, St. Louis, they had them there. Oh, the cannelloni with the white sauce and the red sauce. Oh, my word. It was incredible. chicken cannelloni. I'd love to have that tonight. 1 ball, no strikes. Bunt, sacrifice, good. So, who was that? Who batted? 27. Okay, I did not give props to. Oh, that's Jaden Booth. Okay. I had the wrong number down. I had 21 down for her. All right. Sacrifice. SAC moves the runner to second base. Trying to get one more insurance run on the board. Swing and a miss. No, foul. Foul ball. Bailey Willis has a 2-run home run, flied out to to right field rather. 4-2 our score. Swing and a miss. No, that was another foul. Now here again, I'm sitting in a chair down. I can't see down there. I brought a foam pad that roofers use. I cut it out and set it in my chair, but it's just not lifting me up high enough. That ball is going to fall for a hit, and they're going to hold the runner there at third. So runner's on the corner with 1 out. That was a nice hit. Willis would be the offensive star of the game for the Bisons. You'd have to say Emma Curry's up there too. She's had a single. They both have had 2 hits. Both have had a home run and a single. Brooke Johnson, the third baseman, is the batter. The catcher? No. Really? Oh, all right. I wrote that down wrong. Catcher. All right. You ever catch? So did I. Yeah, I did too, except pitcher. You have a hard time getting up and down? Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, that ball, that's a seeing eye single. And big RBI. Okay. Brooke Johnson, first hit of the day, RBI. Knocks in 1 RBI there. So Willis is on at second. Johnson on at first. Our score is 5-2. And that brings up the leading hitter on the team. She bunts and it's foul. I guarantee you she was in track, okay? Softball. Wait, can you play softball and track? Is it the same time of the year? Yeah. All right, that's hit right to Ashley. Force at third. All right. Larson went to Mullendor, I think, because Evans was coming home. So, Kai is on at first. What are we going to have here? Maybe a pinch hitter or a pinch runner, and I don't think we're going to have a pinch runner. Maybe. They got that insurance run they were after. All right, we do have a pinch hitter. And it is Emma. I'll get it here. Okay. Zaboronek. I shouldn't have said that yet. Okay, Zaboronek. Softball names aren't hard. Basketball names, when you have people from the Slovakian countries, some of them are more difficult. But then last week I had a hard time with that one. What was it? Yeah, say it, but say it. It wasn't. There were 4 syllables to it. Marieli. That was it. It took me a long time to get that. Marieli. What? Marieli. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? That night, I promise you, I woke up in the night saying that name. Yeah. Oh, right back to the pitcher. Ashley takes it. Oh! Swearingen drops it. Coming home is Hashiki. Gets her. No, safe. Initially, he called her out. Then he said safe. Hashiki's got the ball. It never came out of her glove. So another run on the board. Swearingen made a nice throw. I'm not sure what happened. I know there's another run on the board, so it's 6-2 our score. Now, well, I don't know exactly what happened, folks, and we do not have instant replay. You can probably roll it back if you're watching this on YouTube. But score is 6-2. We have 1 out. We have runners on the corners, and we have Zoe Neal up to bat. Kaya Lee is the runner on at third. And we have Macy Ham on first. Center fielder, made some nice plays today. 1 ball, no strikes. That ball is hit into the outfield and scores a run. So 7-2. Okay, so Kaya scored on that play. Kaya Lee. One ball, no strikes. 2 outs, 2 on, 7-2 our score in the top of inning number 7. 1 ball, 1 strike. High pop fly in the infield. Larson has it to mercifully put the top of the 7th in the books. So Harding scores 3, our score 7-2 with SNU coming to bat.
Watching our live stream, welcome. My name is Danny Thomason, and I'm the Director of Intercollegiate Athletics here at Southern Nazarene University. We're glad that you're enjoying our live stream. I just want to let you know that we believe that we can impact our student athletes here at Southern Nazarene University in 3 really important ways. First and foremost, always spiritually. We want our student athletes to grow spiritually. Secondly, we want them to grow academically. We want them to walk across that stage and get that degree, which is so important in their success in life. The third way is we want your athletes to be successful in their chosen sport. And we have an incredible staff of coaches and support staff that help them to do that, and a lot of resources. So thank you, and if you want more information about Southern Nazarene University Athletics, go to snuathletics.com, snuathletics.com, and remember, always bolts up. Woo!
Hannah Morales leads it off for the Storm. She fouls one back out of play. SNU will have to collect 5 to keep the game alive. That was tough because one run had scored, and they called a girl out at the play and then said she was safe. They collected another run after that. Brooklyn Goebel has gone the distance. Swing and a miss. Got her out. Brings up Eden Anderson, batting for Grayson Stanley.
Now batting number 25, Eden Anderson.
Brooklyn Goebel has given up 6 hits, only 2 runs on that 2-run smash by Haley Evans. Took advantage of that wind, didn't need the wind. Eden Anderson is a freshman. One ball, no strikes to Eden Anderson. She's found a good amount of playing time here as a freshman, along with Kelsey Hilton. Fouled out of play. Evens the count at 1, nobody on. And a 7-2 deficit. We play a doubleheader tomorrow starting at noon. That ball is hit, and it's hit far, but barely foul. That would have gone the distance for Eden Anderson. I say barely. It's kind of hard to tell from here, but I don't think it missed by a whole lot. I mean, it wasn't razor thin. Close. So, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Goebel's pitch is outside. Count runs full. Kiera McFadden, the base coach on first. Brian Madden over on third. We've made it too easy on these coaches today. High fly pop-up. Underneath it is Emma Curry. Puts it away for out number 2. Brings up Haley Evans, who hit her 10th home run to lead the team in her last at-bat. Brooklyn Goebel's pitch. Outside. I cannot believe the ERA of this team. As a team, they're 1.97. That is awesome. If your average as a team is 1.97, you're going to go far. Just ask the Oklahoma Sooners. But they have more than that. 3 balls, no strikes. Liana Hashiki on deck. Called strike, 3-1. Three-one offering on its way. Ball 4. I don't know how to turn that off because it's my new phone and I.
You have to hold it like this.
Do what?
You just hold it down.
Just hold it.
Yeah,
Will it ring now?
No.
Oh. Well, I don't know why it didn't work for me. All right, look.
No, you can't do that. You just have to hold it.
You have to hold it. All right, just hold it. I'm glad youngsters are around to teach us I almost said something, old people, the technology. I'm a fossil.
Now batting for the Storm, number 14,
Liana Hashiki. Haley Evans on at first. Mullendor on deck. This is the part of the order. You know, it's going to have to be the part of the order that makes something happen if we're going to have something happen. Now, we had a little bit of wind blow. It's not like that was like a, what do they call that over in the Middle East? Yeah, but there's a name for it. There's a name for it. My son could tell us he was in Iraq 3 times with the Marines. There's a name. Not a derecho's in New Mexico.
I have no idea where you're going with this.
You don't know what a derecho is? No. Oh, you know what? Okay. I'll tell you in a story in a second, unless the game's over. Well, I'll tell you anyway. All right. My roofers were going to go roof a church in New Mexico, but it was so small that they told me it was twice the size. So I had to roof it myself. So they said the wind's going to blow, and I thought, well, I'm from Oklahoma. The wind blows. But I'm not ready for this thing. It hits me in the back. Everything on the roof goes flying away. I mean, I had a pad like I'm sitting on right now, and I thought, I'll never see that thing again. I mean, it just goes and goes and goes and goes. A derecho is like what they have over in the Middle East, only those things are real. I mean, good luck. If you've got anything outside that needs oil, it'll clog that up in a hurry. All right, hard hit foul ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on first. A derecho, but over there they call it something else. That bothers me. Oh, that was a gorgeous changeup to end the game. Gorgeous changeup. Oh, well, okay. Harding has 7 runs on 8 hits. Southern Nazarene 2 runs on 6 hits. Game number 1 is in the books in favor of Harding. We'll be back tomorrow for a doubleheader starting at 12 o'clock. Winner for today is Brooklyn Goebel. Our loser today was starting pitcher Olivia Hernandez. We will be back. See you tomorrow, folks. God bless you. Have a great evening. Bye-bye.